Hello Gemini, and welcome to your July 2019 general reading. So your love readings are on Vimeo and the link is below if you want to check them out. So give me a general reading, general card for the advice card for Gemini for the month of July. One card please. Okay, you got a bit of a strange one. Unfinished symphony. Okay, so there's a feeling with unfinished symphony that there might be some situations in your life that you feel are not complete. So we understand these unfinished symphonies. Quite often a good sign is not being able to get something or someone off your mind is a classic unfinished symphony. So when this card appears, there might have to be a little bit of work done in order to complete stuff. What I get people to do to know if they have the unfinished symphony is paying attention to your thinking, because when we go over old stories in our head, then really what's happening here is something wants to be completed, and when we spend time completing stuff, whatever way you see fit, some people do cord cutting, some people just write letters, sometimes doing work to complete chapters is how we create ground for a new life. Okay, so I'll find out what this is about as we go along. But sometimes it's only, still having memories about an old job, anything. It's a sign that there's a story in your mind that needs to be let go of in order for you to move forward. So I always say to people, no. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what these stories are in your mind. Because that is the key where we need to work to finish what needs to be completed so we can set you free, Gemini. Okay, so let's do a general reading to see your energies, and if you want to back the story up, just check the love readings, or if not, I do weeklies, so we can update the reading as we go along. So what's behind you? 10 of Cups, the Ace of Wands. Some of you might have had the Ace of Wands is probably one of my favourite cards. It's got so much enthusiasm and it's such a yes card. The 10 of Cups tends to be about sharing yourself with other people. My cup runs over. Sometimes our cups are very depleted and other times they run over, and it's when they run over that we share ourselves with other people, or other people share their cups with us. But it's a card of connection, and for some of you this might be a new sexual relationship starting. Don't know. What you want is the King of Wands. Yes. The gift is the King of Cups. Gemini, what have you got going on here? The challenge is the Four of Swords, and no wonder if you've got these two kings showing up. Now what's going on in your relationships? Wish fulfillment. Three of Cups and money and work. God, look at all your energies. Seven of Wands in a soul position. I actually like the Seven of Wands. Self-esteem, Gemini, always be that guardian of your own kingdom, and only the true and the truthful should gain access to your inner world. Outcome, Nine of Pentacles. Then the Justice card is here, so I'll bring it out. Okay, Libra card. Gemini, what have you got going on here? So what you most want is the King of Wands. This could be a fire sign person, or it could be about you, okay? So the fire energy is the energy of self-expression. It's about, you know, going forward with that flame and bringing, you know, living a very dynamic, very passionate life, okay? Beautiful, beautiful card as what you most want. For some of you, this might be a person, and for others of you, it's like, I'm tired of playing small, yeah? I'm tired of hiding my light behind a bush and kidding on I'm a hamster, when in fact I'm this glorious King of Wands and I've got this fantastic life force. Absolutely love it, Gemini. I really, really do. Now your gift is the King of Cups. Very nice. Tell me more about this King of Cups for Gemini. Who is the gift? So I want you to split the cards. So the King of Cups would notoriously be a water sign. It doesn't work that way. I promise you it doesn't, okay? Because the King of Wands isn't a fire sign. He's also a bit passion. Could be a very strong attraction to someone. So the King of Cups is all about the feelings. So there's an awful lot of feelings as your gift. One more card, please. Oh, give me a minute. Split the card. And the first card will be the card. Seven of Swords. This is your only challenging card. You've got 2 sevens in the deck. The sevens are a big pause, okay? But there's a reason why we pause at the sevens, because they're personal mastery. And sometimes personal mastery asks that we stop to reconsider things, especially if it's got to do with your self-esteem and your intimacy and your inner world here. So this King of Cups is either going to be a person or it's going to be about you, Gemini. And I adore seeing someone as the King of Cups, because most of the time we all get flooded by our emotions, yeah? The King of Cups sits on top of the ocean, and he sits on this fantastic throne. He still dips his toe in emotions, but he's very much got his own emotional dignity and his own emotional authority. So very much someone who's taken charge of their own destiny. They're getting clear about what they want-ish, because 2 sevens are showing up, which means there's still a little bit of work in process. There always will be, Gemini. There's never a day where there's not going to be a work in process. But 2 kings showing up, really, really powerful. I really like it. The challenge is the 4 of Swords. So why is this 4 of Swords a challenge? Because the 4 of Swords is about rest, recuperation, recharging your batteries. It's eclipse season. Eclipse season is going to be very intense this month, because it's in Cancer, Capricorn. Cancer is about self-care and nurturement, and Capricorn can be about rules and responsibilities and obligations. You're my 3rd sign, my 3rd reading, and a lot of people's energies are about having to rest and say no to recuperate their energies. So why is the 4 of Swords the challenge for Gemini? Got one card. This Judgment card keeps coming up. So for some of you, basically you need to rest to recuperate your energy. But for others of you, there's so much going on here that you might find that you're very tired, that you don't actually get time to rest. And it might come across differently for different people, because the wish fulfillment card is in your relationships, okay? So there's an awful lot to celebrate this month, and you're really, really happy. Actually, because it's going to be a lot of the birthdays as well, isn't it? Sorry guys, happy birthday. When I do a reading, I just zone right out. So a lot of you are celebrating. But this is the wish fulfillment card, and it's with the 2 of Cups. So for some of you, there's a lot of love going on here with the King of Cups as the gift. And the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups in the relationship house is about wish fulfillment regarding a relationship. And if that's the case, I don't think there'll be much time to recuperate your batteries. So you might feel quite tired throughout the month, okay? And that's probably why the Seven of Wands, a soul position, is going to take time to, because if we don't fill our own cup, Gemini, we've got nothing to give. And then we become hysterical and not very good. So the Seven of Wands I actually love as a card because it's about protecting our world, making sure we're full of energy, we're full of, vitality. So that is going on a soul position for you. So it's definitely going to be an energy towards resting and celebrating, because the Three of Cups is going on in your money and work, which is a lot of joy and a lot. These angels fly, yeah, because they've released what was holding them back, which means there's a new lease of life regarding your work and your finances, which obviously means there's been an awful lot of burdens released, and there's an awful lot of joy, a lot of emotional happiness, and a lot of, that King of Wands is an interesting energy, is what you want. I think for some of you it's definitely a person, there's no doubt about it, but for others of you it's like, no, I want to release the burdens that once held me back. So there's a lot of, releasing basically, so your heart can feel free. We then get to the Seven of Wands in a soul position. So yeah, taking a step back, the Four of Swords is over it. I don't think taking a step back is going to be the easiest thing to do this month, because all your cards just about are about other people and being with other people. So just make sure you're not depleted, look after your health, look after your well-being. You then get the Nine of Pentacles, so this will be you resting. This is the minor arcana version of the Hermit. Quite a good financial card, guys, okay? Not quite the 10, but she's happy, she's content. And then we get the Justice card, which is the Libra card. Can be a legal situation you're dealing with, okay? Any other card after that? You get the World card, so something might be coming to a completion, and maybe that's what the unfinished business is. It could be a legal situation, it could be Libra, it could be a relationship, because the Justice card rules Libra, and Libra rules the relationship dynamics, okay? So the unfinished business could be to do with a connection. For some of you it can be to do with money, because the Three of Cups is about the release of the Ten of Wands, and we all know the energy of Ten of Wands in our finances. So I always pair these two cards together because they create such a great dynamic. So for some of you, this unfinished business is talking about situations, again, either to do with Libra, to do with relationships, or to do with a legal matter reaching, it looks like a very healthy conclusion because it's with the World card. Is there any other messages for Gemini, please? Queen of Pentacles, very, very nice. But the Queen of Pentacles that peacock gets its tail because it's eaten its thorns, remember? So before you get a mastery card, you've obviously been in a place which is challenging. Very interesting here. Any other messages? You've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Very nice. That sort of perfect blending of two pentacle cards. So there might be to do with an earth sign person, which is the unfinished business, or it's clearly to do with finances, Gemini. Again, this is only a brief reading. The relationship reading will clarify, or the weeklies. I tend to try and publish every week, but because I love the Seven of Wands, it always depends on how my energy is, okay? Okay, Gemini, I hope this gave you a little bit of help, a little bit of energy for the month ahead. It's going to be a bit of a party season, Gemini, okay? Loads of love. Bye.